3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, my name is Dan, and today guys, this is episode 2 of my subscriber request series. And today guys, this is a pretty good gun. Let me just say, well, guns actually. It's actually guns because I am using the FMG9 Akimbo, or dual wield as people like to call them. But anyway, now let me just say, this was a really hard gameplay to actually get, because now the FMGs, they probably have to be one of the best machine pistols like ever, like in all the CODs. I love them, but the thing is, when you have two of them and the person who requests it asks for a full attacking gameplay, like fast paced, like running in there, offensive, it's just so hard. But this is the best I could get with it, and it was quite a challenge actually. So thank you very much, Seb, who's one of my subscribers and my friend. Thank you very much for giving me this request. And before I start the main topic of this video guys, I'd just like to say, if you have any requests for any gun for me to use for my next episode, I'd be very happy to hear that from you, because I love doing these sort of request things, love hearing from you guys what you want to see from me, and it actually lets me know what guns you want me to use and see if like me do absolutely terrible with them. If you want me to use just the javelin, I'll give it a go at least and post the best gameplay I can with it. But yeah, if you have any gun requests, just let me know. I've got one more to use, which is one of my friends and subscribers. His name's Pat, and he's told me to use the FAD thermal sighting grenade launcher. That's the best I can remember it off the top of my head, but so hopefully I'll be getting a gameplay for that very soon, and that'll be episode 3. But if you guys have any others, as I just said, let me know and I will do that for you. So as you can see, I'm running the specialist strike package now. The specialist strike package. Do you guys like this? I think it's pretty good overall, because everyone just says it's not that good because you don't really help the team out that much. Now, if you think about it, with specialist, you get all the perks. Like when you kill 7 people, you get all the perks. So, or 8 people if you don't have hardline. Yes, you get all the perks, and just think of that. You can run around and completely obliterate the enemies. You have like recon, which can be used to like tag enemies, like if you don't fully finish them off. That's helping out the team. You got cold-blooded assassin. That's kind of helping out the team because you're not getting spotted, and say if it's like team deathmatch and you're getting spotted, that's not you dying. So that's kind of helping out the team in a certain way. There's so many perks that I can't even like think of the top of my head that completely help out the team. So specialist, I think it's good. It's a super soldier class. This is what I love to call it. It's the proper beastie class that is good for like snipers. Actually, it's good for if you think about it, if you snipe and you have sleight of hand, quick draw and stalker, say, if you get the specialist, maybe you can get like hardline and scavenger to get them extra mags if you run out of ammo from them trick shots. If you want extra ammo, there you go, you can choose scavenger as one of your things. So there you go, that's all sorted out for the quick scoping and me talking about specialist. But finally, if you didn't know already guys, you can get a M.O.A.B. It's the best strike package to use to get a M.O.A.B. on MW3. If you guys don't know what a M.O.A.B. is a mother of all bombs, and it's pretty much a nuke, and the way you get this is a 25 kill streak without using any kill streaks whatsoever. So it's best to put on the specialist strike package, so you don't actually get any kill streaks, but you're actually like getting perks to help you. So make sure if you want to get a M.O.A.B. use that. And guys, I may have got a M.O.A.B. just letting you know. A future video coming up maybe. But that's for another day, so I'll probably be putting that out. So that's sort of just giving it away for you. But anyway, as you can see by the title, this is called my perfect COD, or the perfect COD for another. Like, I don't know what I call it, the perfect COD or my perfect COD. And I'm just going to talk about what's the best COD for me, what's the best COD in everyone else's eyes, and what's the actual disadvantages of MW3. And actually, before I start about this, guys, just don't, like, I know you're really nice and all of you, but if some people comes on and say, oh, you're complaining about MW3 and it's not even been out, but I'm just giving you like the main reasons why everyone, like the main people on YouTube don't like it. I think Rings of Redemption has actually done a video on this, like saying, sort of not ranting but talking about like the disadvantages of it. So I thought I've been researching as well what people don't like, so I'm going to give you some like disadvantages of MW3. First off, the spawns in MW3 seems pretty ridiculous. The other day I was playing on mission and I killed someone. I sat in the corner where he died to reload, and then like seconds later he spawned on top of me. I was inside this guy. It was so weird. I'd probably try and get some footage for you actually. It's like the spawns are so mucked up, like literally. I know loads of people do this, like you die and you get a kill, die and you get a kill, like literally all the time, and it's because it's so fast paced and the spawns are literally everywhere around you. It's such a small map like Dome. I know Dome's not a really good example, but maybe Mission, that's a really, it's a tight map, but it's quite large, and the spawns are really horrible. You have to keep watching your back in it. I like that sort of thing, but for me it's too fast paced. I don't like a game when it's actually too fast paced. Personally, I just think they should just fix the spawns, maybe just add some, like, maybe make them a bit wider from, like, a certain enemy, maybe, like, a good, like, I don't know, 50 meters away. I know that's just a number I could think off the top of my head, but, yeah, anyway, the second reason about MW3 not being the best is probably the connection. Now, I know most of you guys have been probably in some lobbies where no one actually is the host, like, everyone just has red bar connection, and, like, everyone's like, what the hell's going on here? Now, I think this is a pretty weird that Infinity Ward, they work so hard on actually making the game so good, but they can't even get it down to the simple things, the connection. They can't even figure out who the host is. I think they should, well, hopefully they should definitely fix that out soon, or they might even have done that, because I don't actually know what happened in the patches. So if that did actually happen, just like correct me guys, but if it hasn't, I think they still need to fix that, because that is quite a like sort of a problem that they're having at the moment. And sort of talking about connection, the hit detection is a bit like sort of off. It's definitely a major improvement, don't get me wrong, but what is it? I can't get the words out of what game is it? Black Ops, yeah, Black Ops. Sorry about that, I can't remember all the CODs, but yeah, it's sort of a difference from Black Ops, because Black Ops hit detection was absolutely horrendous, but now in MW3 it's 10 times better, but it's still a bit off, because, don't get me wrong, it's the start of a new game. It obviously needs to find like what's wrong with it, but I think that needs to be fixed. Now, the kill streaks, constant, I love the kill streaks, don't get me wrong, once again, I'm going to stop moaning in a minute, but the kill streaks, there's constant kill streaks in the air. I love this, but certain people don't seem to like it. They don't find it, they find it so different from all the other CODs. They find it like, because like people like don't really like to camp, but they don't like to run out there. They like to be in buildings safe, and like if they get a predator missile, they want to make sure they keep that predator missile and keep that kill streaks going. But now they're going to really struggle doing it, because there's so many kill streaks in the air, and they're not going to be able to actually like try and carry on their kill streaks. So they're going to need to keep like in the buildings, but they won't be able to with all these like Osprey gunners, Juggernauts everywhere just surrounding them. So yeah, that's one thing that needs fixed. Right, that's my ranting done about MW3. Now I'm going to talk about what is my perfect COD. What would be the absolute great ever Call of Duty for me personally. Now, what I'd like to see mainly is medium-paced game. Like, I'd like to see a game that's like a mixture for like between World at War and COD 4. Now, them two games, they weren't really fast-paced. Probably COD 4 would be the fastest out of the two. But World at War, they had such great maps. I thought the maps were amazing for me, because I did pretty well in that game. It's just the sheer pace of it. It's not that actually fast, but it's not too slow as well. So that's what I actually liked. Also, good spawns. As I said, I'd love to be the spawns maybe, so the enemy doesn't spawn within like 20 meters from you, or like 50 meters from you, because you're not like constantly watching your back, because you know you're in the enemy spawn. So that's kind of something I'd love them to fix. Also, good hit detection. Now, this is my big must. I must have good hit detection, because personally I don't have the best aims out of everyone. So I want to make sure that every bullet that I get into an enemy actually counts and doesn't get like wearing off because of the connection of the game. I want to make sure that every shot counts pretty much. So that's something I'd love to see. Yeah. And now finally, something I'd love to see is probably maybe nerf down the kill streaks a bit now, because I love going for the top kill streaks, but I'm not always good at getting them. So I'd maybe a bit more kill streaks, less kill streaks in the air. That'd be good. But anyway, finally stop talking now. 9 minutes in. Still got 1 minute to talk, and I think that's pretty much wrapped up what is my perfect COD. And now this is my first ever, probably one of my first ever 10-minute commentaries that I've done without stop talking. Oh god, that was very tiring. But anyway, as you can see, the gameplay is still going. In the middle I didn't do very well, it went a bit slow paced, but I tried to keep the talking going so I could actually keep you entertained with the video, but I do finish it up pretty well in the end. And yeah, as Carbon on Domination, I do pretty well. And as I said, guys, if you have any other requests of any guns you want me to use, if you want me to use the Spaz, I'll use it. If you want me to use the Javelin alone, I'll give it a go, or I'll try to at least. So yeah, if you want me to try any of that, I can't even talk today. Any of them words out today, I'll let you know like if I'm actually able to do it, but I'm pretty definitely sure that I'll be able to do it for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Dan, and I hope you enjoyed. Like if you like it, as I always say. More daily videos to come. Sorry I didn't post the other day, and see you later.